You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. The most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
Glory. 'Cause I'm already blessed enough. May I never be too busy. I won't be too busy. Help a brother very slow. Drink from my altar, 'cause my cup has overflowed. Yes, I keep drinking from my sauce, Lord, and drinking from my sauce, Lord, 'cause my cup has overflowed. My cup has overflowed.
Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. So sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my brother, cover my sister, them who under pressure. Cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me mind. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover me mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression.
Do not categorize the blessing by colors. It is not the colors you need to watch. It is the character. Watch out for the character. I'm going to tell you, there are three basic types of people that you will interact with if you are a child of destiny. Can I share this with you? The first group are confidants. Confidants. You will have very few of them. Confidants are those people in your life who love you unconditionally. They are into you. Whether you're up or down, right or wrong, they are into you. They are in for the long haul. If you get in trouble, they get in trouble with you. They'll come see you in the jailhouse. They'll come get you out the crack house. They're confidants. You can open up and share anything with them. You'll never inherit your kingdom until you find your confidant. You can't be David till you find your Jonathan. Having a good confidant is the key that unlocks the kingdom, because you were raised outside the gate and God's going to cause you to reach over the wall. You got to have a confidant behind the wall who can mentor you for what God is going to do next in your life. The problem with most people is that everybody they run around with is under them. And so you are forever feeding people who can't feed you. And after years of feeding them, they begin to drain you. You got to have somebody who can feed you so you can feed somebody else. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying. Am I talking to anybody in here? You need the confidant then. The confidant is those few people that come along in your life that are for you. They are with you. They are intimately intertwined in your life. They are there to make sure that you reach your destiny. They will confront you. They will get in your face. They will get in your business. They will tell you when you're wrong, because they are confidants. If you have 2 or 3 of them in a lifetime, you are a blessed person. Without them, you'll never be who God called you to be. You need to find your confidant. Number 2, the other group are your constituents. They are not into you. They are into what you are for. They are for what you are for. They are your constituents. And as long as you are for what they are for, they will walk with you and work with you and labor with you, but never think that they are for you. They are for what you are for. And you have to know that, because if they meet somebody else that will further their agenda, they will leave you and hook up with them, because they were never for you. They were just for what you were for. They are your constituents. And throughout your life, if you're not careful, particularly if you're broken, you will mistake your constituents for your confidants. And you will think that they are for you when they are really not for you. They are just for what you are for. And by the time you get through falling in love with them, they will break your heart as they hook up with somebody else who is for what you are for, because it was never about you anyway. It was about the causes that you represent. They are for what you are for, but they are not for you. They are your constituents. Can I go deeper with this? The third group are your comrades. These people are not for you, nor are they for what you are for. It is just that they are against what you are against. And the comrades will make strange bedfellows. This will cause people to come together who are not for you, and they are not for what you are for, but they are against what you are against. And they will team up with you to help fight a greater enemy. But don't be confused by their associations. They will only be with you until the victory is accomplished. These people are like scaffolding. They come into your life to fulfill a purpose, and when the purpose is complete, the scaffolding is removed. But don't be upset when they are removed, because the building always remains when the scaffolding is removed. What I'm saying to you, my brothers and sisters, expect expect the constituents and the comrades to leave you and desert you after a while. Don't be upset when they don't react to your dream the way you expected them to, because they were never really with you in the first place. Be careful then who you tell your dream to, because if you tell your dream to your constituents, they will desert you and try to fulfill the dream without you. If you tell it to your comrades, they won't support it because they never were for what you were for anyway. If you find a few people in your entire life with whom you can share your dream with, you are a blessed somebody. I can tell you how to identify people who are really for you. If they are really for you, they will weep with you when you weep, and they will rejoice when you rejoice. When you walk in a room and you tell somebody good news, stop being happy for a minute and watch their reaction. If they're not happy for you, shut your mouth and walk back out of the door. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying to you. Oh yeah, because when they are really connected to you, they will be happy for you when you share your dream. Find somebody, look them in the eye and say, are you happy for me? If you don't get the right reaction, don't tell them anything else. You need somebody who's really going to be happy for you. I don't want just anybody praying for me. I don't want none of them haters praying for me, because you know you hate me and you don't want me to succeed. I want somebody praying for me who really wants me to be blessed, who wants me to be an overcomer, so you can put up your oil and stop speaking in tongues, because you know you never did speak to me anyway, and ain't no need in you coming up here in this hospital like you gonna pray some cancer up off of me. I'd rather have somebody who really loves me lay across the bed and rebuke the devil. And God is so faithful, he'll always give you somebody. Oh, if he ever sent anybody into your life to help you, you ought to just clap your hands and thank him for the people he sent. Don't worry about the people he took. You ought to praise him for the people he sent. Tell somebody, say, somebody help me. I didn't get here by myself. Somebody helped me to get here. Somebody taught me how to stand. Somebody got me behind the gate. Somebody taught me the protocol of the pilot. Somebody encouraged me when I felt like dropping out of school. Somebody helped me when my back was up against the wall. Somebody mentored me when I was going through a divorce. Somebody helped me when I was going through a crisis. God is so faithful that he will never leave himself without a witness. He will send somebody.
Lord, we tune into WZYE 95.9, the world right in the airwaves, shining bright and fine. From Margate to the islands, the signal never fades. We lift our hands and praise you for the joy that it brings today. Bless Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, all the viewers too. Every viewer, every caller, every chatter in the crew. Pour your favor on the station. Let the Holy Ghost flow free. WZYE 95.9, broadcasting victory. Fire in their hearts, and your love We moving up, straight to the top. We moving up, straight to the top. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. Better days are Run and tell everybody a change has finally come. We fix the TNT. You and see his love. Run and tell everybody the work has just begun. We build the TNT. You and see we'll get it done. So whatever. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. Run and tell everybody the best is yet to come. We shape with TNT. You and see this love. Run and tell everybody together we are one. We grow with TNT. You and see we'll get rid of it. Up, straight to the top. We moving up, straight to the top. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. We say, for whatever. UNC has just begun. UNC for everyone. UNC is love.
Bona, bibadi bona di boda. Yella chan can lona di bona di bo. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag. She bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Prasad Bisses are the Iron Lady Rain. Hey, Mountain Kamla, hey. Trinidad champion, she come from the struggle. No, the poor man feel pocket empty like be lie, but she nah kneel. Open the door for the youth, them give them hope and chance. Build school, build road, give every picnic a dance. Them say economy dead, she say watch me now. Bring back the jobs, make the dollar run through. From Laventille to Cedros, from Tobago shore. She feeding the hungry, she open every door. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag. She bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Prasad Bisses are the Iron Lady Rain. Hey, Mountain Kamla, hey. Trinidad champion, Trinidad champion, hey. Trinidad champion, Trinidad. Them try back, she down, try shake, she foundation. But she stand like Everest, pure determination. Caring for the children, no more hungry belly cry. Books in them and future bright like blue sky. She willing fi fight, she willing fi bleed. For every Trini soul, every single need. Oil money flowing, tourism boss again. Trinidad and Tobago with the boss of the chain. No more begging no island, we leading the pack. Kamla the general, we marching right back. She fly straight to USA, link up with Trump. Sit down like boss, no time for no stamp. Talk for the people, talk for the land. Come back with the pen, we go right all the wrong hand. Sign off the deals, make the money rain hard. Economy jump up, no more so fired. Poor man get house, children get light. She
can make everything right. That pen in she hand like Excalibur blade. Kamala the queen, know the whole world afraid. She strong, she wise, she love we fi too. From the ghetto to the mansion, she dey fi me and you. One voice, one nation, one Trinidad queen. 23 seats and beyond, she live in the dream. Kamala the mountain, she na move, she na shake. Superpower Caribbean, watch the whole world shake. She get the pen, she right the wrong. Now we on top, eh. Mountain Kamala, Trinidad and Tobago, we back on top again, eh. Trumping champion, Kamala, 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 Trinidad forever. Yeah, PNM propaganda fire upon that. Mr. Wall Street, man with the facts. I was ready for the propaganda. Put it to rest, you see that. Love until born, New Jersey breed. Real runner, freedom fighter. Uncle Tommy the silent assassin, greed. Ready for the fight, ready for set things right. All the people on the chat, the callers, the viewers. Whole night, we originate, not imitate. We not copy, we create. Bring the truth and the facts to the people. Big up Trinidad and Tobago. Gnarly, from love until hills to Jersey streets to rise. Silent assassin with the microphone, cutting lies like a knife. WZYE 95.9, the station where the real ones tune in. Bubble heads talking nonsense, but Wall Street drop the facts and win. Fraud of the week, they get exposed, no filter, no gloves. They are the real runner, freedom fighter pushing from above. Chatters light up, callers, boss, viewers locking strong. Uncle Tommy in the building, propaganda, don't you hear the song? Mr. Wall Street, man with the facts. Always ready for the propaganda. Put it to rest, yes, yeah, that. Love until born, New Jersey breed. Real runner, freedom fighter. Uncle Tommy the silent assassin, greed. Ready for the fight, ready for set things right. All the people on the chat, the callers, the viewers. All night, we originate, not imitate. We not copy, we create. Bring the truth and the facts to the people. Big up Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, them frauds attack, them bubble heads are sheer. Wall Street drop knowledge like a 45, now fear. From love and kill to the word, the silent wanna speak. Freedom fighter in the night, the truth where the people seek. WZYE 95.9, the frequency we control. Callers bust the line, chatters bust the pole. We ready for the war, ready for the fight. Set the record straight every single night. Is it? We originate, not imitate. The silent assassin don't talk. Now the facts are regular. Big up every Trini, every Tobagonian, every listener on the wave. Uncle Tommy, Mr. Wall Street. Love until to Jersey we brave. Mr. Wall Street, what? Man with the facts. Always ready for the propaganda. Put it to rest, yes it does. Rest it. Love until born, New Jersey breed. Yes. Real runner, freedom fighter. Uncle Tommy, the silent assassin, breathe. Ready for the fight, ready for set things right. All the people on the chat, the callers, the viewers. All night, we originate, not imitate. We not copy, we create. Bring the truth and the facts to the people. Big up Trinidad and Tobago. Big up Trinidad and Tobago. And Tobago. Big up Trinidad and Tobago.
Fire! 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 Yes, 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 yes.
Let me say a special happy Thursday to all the WZYE 95.9 FM listeners. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's in the village with yours truly, Professor Wall Street, and he, Uncle Tommy, and you, right here on WZYE 95.9 FM. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, we come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And don't forget on Sunday, right here in the village with Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics. Whenever you join us, ladies and gentlemen, do your WZYE civic duty. Share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, like, and share WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. Or 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. And this is how we start the thing.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. and on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Hey, this is is Lady Gaga. Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is Jersey Drake.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Ansam LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our promise to you that we bring you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And of course, don't forget you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. And if you join us for the first time, go to WZYE TV on YouTube, like, share, and subscribe. Let me bring in my pal, the young man himself, the man better known as Uncle Tommy. Uncle Tommy, how are you going, my brother?
Wonderfully blessed and very appreciative of every blessing that I receive. How are you doing?
I can't complain today. Today was my off day. My wife have me working hard, boy. Hard.
Hey, it's about time she gets some time.
Yeah. She have me working like a horse, boy. A working, boy. A working. That was song about working. Worky. That is it?
Yep.
Yeah. Worky. That is what going on.
It's gonna pay off in the long run, trust me.
Yeah. You know where this go, man. After almost it's 38 years now, boy. Yeah, boy, 38 years of marriage to me.
Wow.
38, boy.
38, you say?
Yeah.
Wow.
38. 38, boy.
Time flies.
That is a long time, boy. A long time.
This year would have been 43 years.
42.
43.
43. What were you going for? You was going for the half century, boy.
Yeah, but
you was going for the half century, boy.
Yeah, but things didn't work out because the master had to call her home.
The master had other plans, boy. You understand?
Yeah. But in all things, we got to give him thanks.
Yeah. These things happen. You know, these things do happen. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But what is interesting there, Tommy? I heard Gary Griffith on our program this morning. And I was supposed to cut it out and do a fact check on it. Sally Ram Logan, welcome. How are you doing, Sally? Tommy, I started to call that fella the mouth organ.
Call him what?
You know, eh?
What do you call him?
The mouth organ. Yeah. I'm gonna give him a name. And you know when I give a name, it'll stick.
No doubt.
You never hear people call people a mouth organ?
Of course.
Yeah. He's the chief mouth organ. I hear a man talking, and I think I go play it for you. And Tommy, he was saying that the Minister of Homeland Security never said anything about the post and will be bulletproof. I said, well, wait now, boy. I live in America. I hear that. So I Google it. It come up right there. So I was gonna cut it out and fact check it. But then when the boss tell you how to do something, you had to take care of it.
Yep.
I go do it still. And right away, I even send the name to myself. I say, I don't call it the mouth organ. I ain't calling him Gary Griffith no more, it's the mouth organ. And he's so damn disrespectful, man. It was a lady on PNM 3. And he disrespectful to the lady. I just wonder if he have a wife, Tommy. The lens I just look at. Yeah, the lens I just look at, I just look out through the lens of my wife, my son, and my daughter. That's the lens I just look through. Because the way how I treat someone else, right, is the way how I want them to treat my wife, my son, or my daughter. So I don't treat you.
That's a point of reference.
That's my point of reference. So I'm not going to treat you in a certain way that I don't want somebody to treat my wife. So if you ask the mouth organ, hey, mouth organ, what about the way how you just treat some of them people and them treat your wife or your kids like that? What would you think about that? You see, I know you don't think about that. But you see, Tommy, he's trying so... Eh?
He loves to hear himself.
Oh, God, he loves to hear himself, boy. He loves to hear himself. And the thing about it, Tommy, he wants to be like if he's a security expert in Trinidad and Tobago.
Not just Trinidad and Tobago. He talks as though he understands world security.
All right, world security. Yeah. But he didn't understand. He don't understand that he have two chances of being anything security in this government, slim and none. You have two chances, slim and none. And Slim left the building already. Two chances, slim and none. So I listened 19 minutes, and I listened to the whole 19 minutes. And I said, boy, that fella, boy, he's, and Tommy, as you say, stray dogs look back at every car that goes by.
True.
You know what I'm saying? He want to back at everything that goes by. And a man who backing so much, and you went up for an election, Tommy, and you get annihilated. Not only did you get annihilated, but you had to resign as political leader of your party. Imagine that.
Imagine.
You have a party. You building a party, and you have to resign as political leader of your own party. That's what I call it.
Sad.
Sad. And sometimes they say, you have to look in the mirror. You have to look in the mirror. Anyway, things kind of changed today. First thing was
Mr. Intellectual.
Huh?
I have Mr. Intellectual first.
Yes, Mr. Intellectual was first. And Tommy, I noticed something, Oh, all right. So I noticed something. When I send out the notices, YouTube just show it up as who came first. Here they have Hannah first, Bato second, and Ramdio Baijo third. Right, and they just had them with a crown. You don't see that too? Or you don't see that?
With a crown, you say?
Yeah. They just have like first number 1, number 2, number 3, and on the left of it, they have a crown. I mean, I noticed it, but I never pay attention to it. But
that's on YouTube, you say?
Eh?
On YouTube.
Yeah. YouTube itself. Like when I send out the notice.
I'm looking at the chat out of StreamYard.
Right. StreamYard don't show it. YouTube does show it. So I have to figure a way that I could get this to show up inside of here. So we could see number 1 and number 2, and there ain't gonna be no dispute. So here, number one is Hanif, Mr. Intellectual. Number two is Batos. And if the person comes again, number one just repeats. So Mr. Intellectual came again, it repeated. Then Batos again, it repeated. Then Ramdio Baijo was next, and he was third. So yeah, we getting it together. We getting it together. Yeah, we fixing things. We fixing things. Yeah. Correct, Mr. Intellectual. Don't forget to like and share. Batos, good evening to you. Hey, we ever ask him how we get our name, Batos?
If
we ever asked him that.
Did we have Batos come in 3 times?
No, he come second. No, but I was asking about his name now, Batos. How we get our name? Batman.
No, you have to explain.
Yeah. He was trying to rub in. Huh?
That's what he said.
Robin? I feel so. I feel he was trying to Robin. Good day, WZYE and all villagers. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Correct is right. Ramdio Baijo says, good afternoon to Professor Washington, Mr. Tommy in the village. Tommy boy, you know how to go on, how to start to go on, do my syllabus and all kind of thing, boy.
Oh Lord, it's that time for you.
Yeah, boy. Blessings. Ramdio says blessings to each and everyone on the live. And but the good thing is that we don't have to turn back the clock.
Which is a plus.
Which is a plus, man. Yeah, it's a plus. Ramdio Baijo says subscribe, like, and share. Says the true facts is only on WZYE TV 95.9 FM. Mr. Intellectual say, can anyone can tell me where did us get these ignoramus to answer questions in the news? Do they have a clue what's taking place in Trinidad? You mean the people say? I don't know. You see, it told me it's interesting, eh? You go out to do what people say, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could interview 15 people. And you could decide what narrative you want to put out to the public.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
So I you know, I mean, they really think people stupid and truth, you know.
Maybe the people that they're marketing to are stupid.
Had to be, because if you're gonna do what people say, right, and you get 15 or 20 people, when you go back in and all this sit down,
you can pick and choose who you want to. Yeah.
Right. We want to control the narrative. One narrative we want to put out. So we put out that narrative.
That red is good.
Yeah, red is good. Yeah. I just thought you want to take credit for what happened there lately too.
Of course, they want credit for everything that's happening.
Oh, you know, all that's happening. It didn't happen during 10 years, right? And it's them why it happening, you know. Yeah.
The thing is that before she left office, she started something that they totally ignored for the 10 years that they were there, and she had to pick up where she left off.
Correct.
And bring it, and score the goal.
And score the goal. Yeah. And score the goal. Bernard Thomas, good evening. Good evening, Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, and all in the village. Good evening to you. Kevin George, welcome. Good night to all in the village. Same to you. Ramesh Ram Saran. Good evening, my country. Same thing to you, brother. Miss Santa Cruz, a pleasant welcome. Good evening, Warshik, Uncle Tommy, my friends in the village chat. Hafiz Mohammed. Good night, Uncle Tommy. Warshik, bless. Bless.
Yes.
Good evening, Professor Warshik and Uncle Tommy and the village blessing. Hey, Tommy, I wanted to ask you a question on here.
Go ahead.
I believe in second chances. I want to ask the people in the chat. I believe in second chances. You think we should give KFC a second chance?
I have no problem with second chances.
Eh?
I have no problem with giving him a second chance.
Folks in the chat, I want to ask you guys a question. You think we should give KFC a second chance? I want to be guided.
We'll know early if he's contrite.
You know, sometimes you just want to give people second chance, but all right, let me leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. Volstang said, Walls, Uncle Tommy, bring the fire. Bringing the fire. Bringing the fire. Capitan, flood waters risk. Your partner, Capitan, boy. Oh, God. Capitan, good enough. Pleasant good evening, Professor Washik, Uncle Tommy. Blessings to all in the village. Ginger, welcome. All you don't take on Capitan. I'm telling all you, do not take on Capitan. Mark Samuel, good evening, Professor Washik, Uncle Tommy. Hope all is well. Wishing you good health and strength. Love, Mayor in the house. You know how long I see Busy Boy? Busy from Mayaro too, right?
No, he's from Sangre Grande.
Oh. Fishing Pondo.
Yep.
Right. I got that one right. Blessings to Professor Washik, Uncle Tommy, and everyone locked on the live. Azina, welcome. Azina, how you going? Oh, I wanted to ask something. Miss Santa Cruz, good night again. Mr. Intellectual, welcome.
Blessed evening to Uncle T and everybody in the village.
Same to you, bro.
Second chance. Was it requested?
No.
Are we going to be diplomatic enough to allow everybody to voice their opinion, no matter how it may sound?
Well, if you're going to start to disrespect, we can't allow that.
I am in agreement with that, but if somebody wishes to speak their mind without being disrespectful, then the possibility exists that a second chance could come.
But we just look Anderson has come and speak his mind. So we talk for 7 minutes, 8 minutes. You understand?
I understand.
And unless he going and disrespect, that's when we just cancel Christmas Day.
Well, I don't believe anybody should be disrespectful on the program.
Yeah.
Right? And if you feel, as the host of the program, if you all feel that is necessary to give a man a second chance, I can object to that. But my thing is if the second chance would allow him to learn and to be respectful in their contributions.
You know, Mr. Right? Mr. Intellectual, you ask a very, very critical thinking question there. But you see, the thing about it is that me personally, I can't go into that man's brain and figure out what he go say or what he gonna say, if he go trip or if he ain't gonna trip. You know what I mean?
I am not assuming that you would, because I know it would be impossible for someone to make a decision with that kind of foresight.
Yeah.
Right? My thing is that if we feel that everybody has the opportunity to speak their thoughts, right? Without being disrespectful, that is what the program is all about.
Right.
We advocate for that, right?
Correct.
Everybody shares their own opinion, and if a person is thinking critically and could make a contribution that would make others think, I don't see a problem with it. But if it's here to just vent anger and spew discord,
venom.
I spew venom and discord. I don't think we could.
You see, Mr. Intellectual, the other thing is this too. You see, when you come to the program and you start to call minister's name and you say I went by she and she didn't do this and she didn't do the other and she didn't do this and she didn't do that. I think, that's for you and the minister. That's for you to take up with the minister. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, it have a forum for everything, you know.
Yeah.
And it have a procedure to resolve disputes or misunderstanding or whatever.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But it ought not to be in a public forum.
Correct.
If you have something, if me and you have something, right?
Yeah.
I won't come on a program and tell you, well, so and so is the case. And you should not do this and you should not do that.
Or I wouldn't go on the next program. I wouldn't go on the next program and talk you on the next program. You understand? Because it's only, we have a Mako man here, a Mako. We have a Mako man here.
Mako.
In Trinidad. In Trinidad, Palang. Right? Mako man.
How that meaning Godfather, you know.
I know. I know that. I know that.
Anyhow, before I leave, right? Yeah. Again, I'm going to state that if we ought to have anything, let me have some intelligent conversation. Right. The people like these idiots and them who had a press conference and thing. Yeah, nah, man. You have to have a real belly to sit down and listen to these people and them talking.
No joke. Correct is right.
I try for 5 minutes, just for 5 minutes, to listen, right? And when I hear the garbage and the nonsense coming out of them mouth, I turn off.
Yeah. I
really can't appreciate the poor language and the ignorance and feel that I so dotish that I go swallow that kind of garbage.
Correct.
Don't feed me that kind of stuff now, please. Yep. That's why I asked you this evening there. Don't play no Gary Griffith, you know.
Let me take this next call. Let me take this next call.
Yeah, later.
All right, yeah, cool. Caller, welcome.
Hi, good night, Professor.
Tell me about
Uncle Tommy, good night.
Tell me you're your friend. A special call for you, eh? Aisha, where are you going?
I just called to beg for KFC. First of all, I was missing in action. I need to know why all you banned KFC.
No, we didn't.
And I don't know if all you know, but I KFC godmother.
Yeah, we know that.
KFC, the name KFC on radio.
We know that.
I calling to advocate for KFC. So let me know why all you banning, please.
You went sideways.
Wait, see that KFC cussing here when yes or what? KFC in when yet?
Yeah.
Trouble in the camp.
Yeah, you went sideways and we tell him, we say, partner, don't go sideways. And once you go sideways, we tell him cancel Christmas.
If it's one thing about you, Wall Street, you're getting on bad boy.
What getting on?
Another birdie whisper to me and tell me, a birdie whisper to me and tell me you throw the cup off the show. I ain't calling no name. I did not say POP. I said cup. You throw the cup off the show. I said, but how Wall Street getting on bad, so?
Who tell a red birdie tell you that or a yellow birdie?
Don't study that. A birdie call me and tell me. I said, no, Professor, getting on too bad.
Was the birdie yellow, red or yellow?
Bad, so?
Was the birdie red or yellow?
Listen, the birdie was blue. I want to know where you the show for.
Oh, top of the hour.
I said the birdie was blue.
Hey, look, Tommy, ready to run for top of the hour like a stick of ant nest. I humbly apologize. I just called to beg for KFC. KFC, your godmother called to advocate for you. So come back out and fight the good fight. I love to and listening.
Wait, Aisha, wait.
Aisha, your daddy loved you.
Wait, Aisha. So you...
I love you too, Uncle Tommy.
Aisha, so you advocating for KFC to come back?
Yes, I'm advocating for the great...
And what if you go sideways again?
He coming back?
If you go sideways again?
I think go sideways again.
You go sideways? All right.
Listen to me, Wall Street. You have to understand, for people like KFC, this is how they just get out the little frustration. Allow the man to call the program, please.
All right. Thank you, Aisha. Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah. So, folks, we're gonna take that quick break. We want to hear from you. We want to hear from you if we should allow KFC back on the program. And listen to this. This wasn't something that Tommy and I discussed. I'm being very honest. I just thinking this, and I just say, you know what? How did I come to... Anyway, let me take the break, and we'll be right back. Folks, stick and stay. It's In the Village, Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Like, share, subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. And we're going to work on Tommy phone to get it working. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE. We originate, not imitate.
I just want all you to know one thing. When it comes to certain politicians, I don't care for them. Penny, I don't care for she. Come, I don't care for he. Dolly, I don't care for she. Stewarty, I don't care for he. For 9 long years they sit in the chairs. Country get bruised and nobody care. Crime run wild, money gone astray. Now they in opposition, everybody have something to say. They talking solution morning, noon and night. But when they had power, nothing wasn't right. Economy sinking, people living in fear. Now all of a sudden everybody's an engineer. Penny talking like she have the plan. But where that plan was when Rolly was the man. Marvin,
I don't care for he.
Scotland,
I don't care for he.
Regis,
I don't care for she. I don't care for them.
Manning shouting from the back of the line, explaining today what he forget in 9. Marvin talking safety, crime and control. But when he was there, crime take a toll. They posting videos, plenty long speech explaining now what they couldn't reach. They hoping people memory short, but suffering though erase so fast. They had the chance, they had the rain, and leave the country in social pain. Marvin,
I don't care for he.
Kareem,
I don't care for he.
Hans,
I don't care for he.
The opposition,
I don't care for them.
you all left the country in a mess and expected to be cleaned up in 8 months. The Calm. I don't care for he. Darling. I don't care for she. Stuarty. I don't care for he. P&M.
This is the end.
I don't care for them.
P&M forever.
Tot je daarvoor en zie je Joe. Ja man, doe zo.
You want to take it, just shove it up your ass.
Asking, who leak it? Who talking? Who listening? Somebody asking, who opposing? Who defending? Who quaking? Somebody asking.
Somebody get them all. Bullet in the head. Our time is over. What? We are supporters of PNM. We had too much under them. Oh God. Where's Georgia? Where all these people open their glass and mouth and talk?
I can't applaud a private line finding itself in public time. Who breached the trust? We need to know, because tomorrow whose call will show. But once the curtain open wide, the words themselves can never hide. Now the nation listening close to every sentence that was spoke. One name call out from the line. Where is Stuart? I wonder why. Auntie, your mouth to stink. Now poor Stuart have to sing. Auntie, you went too far. Why you disrespect the Prime Minister? Auntie, you went too far. Bullet to head, not we ministers. Auntie, you went too far. That kind of language is for the bad. Auntie, you went too far. You gon' make everybody lose their visa. Auntie, you went too far. Just go make me switch me water. Hey. Calling people by their race can never put this country in a better place. Mixed doctrine, baby, one family tree. Respect is how it always should be. Debate the issues, that's alright. But don't let hatred steal the light. The office deserves respect as well, no matter who the voters tell. Auntie, you went too far. Why do you disrespect the Prime Minister? Auntie, you went too far. Bullet to head, not we ministers. Auntie, you went too far. That kind of language is for the bad. Auntie, you went too far. You gon' make everybody lose their visa. Auntie, you went too far. Go make me switch me water.
You want to take it, just shove it up your ass.
Hold on, cool your temper, cool your tone. Lay to rest, lay to rest, lay to rest, lay to rest. It's alleged, it's alleged, it's alleged, it's alleged. Hey, tell them Kamala say PNM dead. Petrotrain workers say the party dead, dead, dead. Bubble billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money. The end is here, security. PNM dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say PNM dead. Even the 1% say the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making. The DMO leaving. PNM dead. Condolences to the Balize. SIEP, no more pale pale. The rising sun is ready to govern Trinidad and Tobago for a brighter tomorrow. One,
me to health sector immediate victory. Abolish crime, put sports on the front line. Every pipe must have water 5. Roads smooth as 6. Provide people with work. UNC and making jokes. Tell them drilling say, PNM dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough to put a spin. Inside sources say, PNM dead. Tell them Arnold say, PNM dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night, flambeau burning steady. The casket closed and the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. PNM dead, dead, dead. Tell them Kamala say, PNM dead. Some of the members say, the party dead, dead, dead. When the carrot come leaders hear what's up. Seems like not one of them was in shock. Put them in one big box. PNM dead. Tell them Munilal say, PNM dead. Teachers, doctors and nurses say, the party dead, dead, dead. All the bad investments and fellas make. Investors not coming for the work. No more ice cream and cake. PNM dead, dead, dead. The red party showed no empathy for 18 babies and pipeline families. They so heartless, citizens in distress. The country in a crisis, SOE and still all this. 1. UNC on a mission 2 to correct the school system. 3. End poverty and clean up TNT. 4. Speed up the housing process. 5. Lower taxes. 6. Revamp we energy. Bring back the oil refinery. Tell them Kamala say, PNM dead. Petro train workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. Bubba billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money. The end is here. Security. PNM dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say, PNM dead. Even the 1%ers say, the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making. The DMO leaving. PNM dead, dead, dead. Tell them drilling say, PNM dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough to put a spin. Inside sources say, PNM dead. Tell them Arnold say, PNM dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night, flambeau burning steady. The casket closed and the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. PNM dead, dead, dead.
That the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country, and we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
Remember to take the gospel of the PNM and to spread it in your homes, your villages, in your offices, and throughout the length and breadth of Trinidad and Tobago.
This PNM tell a dead thing can't work because I will dead.
Fire! 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 Fire!
And of course, we are back with you. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you, right here on WZYE 95.9 FM. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, do your WZYE civic duty. Share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, like, and share WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. So, folks, I want to do something. Tommy, let me come out right here and come back because sorry about that, folks, but my screen had to be refreshed, and I have to go out and refresh it. But folks, Tommy, I don't want to hear the PNM talking nothing about race. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I don't want to hear them come on saying, oh, we want to do this and we want to do that. I don't know if people remember this. All you remember this? All you remember he's saying that? When I look at it, they was talking about boards, eh?
The board.
We are living in Bangladesh or Delhi. What did he mean when he said that? All you remember that?
Yep.
For the PNM, everything is race. All you remember what Kareem says? All you remember that?
Yep.
So when them fellas didn't want to talk and say this and say the other, they have no moral authority. They have lost all moral authority to talk because all they talk about is race. Race. I think they're having a race coming up soon. Tommy, the PNM rubber race coming up soon.
A 5K?
Yeah. Patricia Weed. All have a 5K coming up soon. I wonder if Patricia Weed remember that. You remember that, Patricia Weed? You remember that? Look it on the screen, just in case you didn't see it. Look it up. Look it on the screen. He said it. They have no moral authority. None of them. None of them. And Tommy, when we talk about having no moral authority, let me play this other one for you. I want to play this other one for you right now. We don't waste no time. We don't waste no time. Oh, you know about a fella with a last name Gabriel? Tommy, you know a fella with a last name Gabriel, right? Gabriel.
Yep.
He is
And have
not
an angel too.
the cricketer we saw. Eh?
And I also have an angel named Gabriel too.
Thank you, Tommy. No, Tommy, following cricket, you know, Trinidad have an opener named Richard Gabriel, right?
Yep.
Richard Gabriel and Ron Faria. Them used to open for, did I say West Indies or Trinidad? I said Trinidad, right? Them used to open for Trinidad. Them used to open for Trinidad. Yeah, them used to open for Trinidad. Yeah?
Not West Indies.
Not West Indies. Yeah, them used to open for Trinidad. But Tommy, when I heard this one here, I couldn't believe it. You see that on the screen there? Alistair, welcome. Alistair, how are you?
Yeah, good night to you, Professor Wall Street and Uncle Tommy.
Good night.
Night,
How are you gents today?
We are Splendiferous, Trumandiferous, and Marvelous.
All right. So that poster I just put up there, that Marvin felt that he was in Bangladesh and New Delhi.
Yes.
You know why he did that, right? He was speaking to their base.
Oh, you're speaking to their base?
So he wanted to incite. He wanted to incite a feeling.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And that will transform to other areas. That's why he said that.
Oh.
That's why he said that, because the Indians and the PNM are up to it. They know the strategy that they're using. Right? Yeah. But I want to talk about one of the posts. One of the 30 posts.
Yeah.
Police and Army joined the post.
Uh-huh.
Up by Eddie Hardground. And normally I wouldn't listen to those PNM meetings. I don't. But I was looking at Stefan's program this morning, and he bought a part of it with Simon the Nobrega.
Simon the Nosebreaker.
Yes. And this man spoke so much rubbish. Utter rubbish. Because here he's saying that the police post is over a NGC gas line. And that is an accident waiting to happen. A disaster, to be exact. Right? But they show us an aerial view of what he was talking about. And next to the police post is the children play park. So I am asking myself, well, if the children play park is there for children and they are playing there, well, most of the time,
Right.
when available, and we have a gas line underneath the children play park, and it's a blow up yet. How come as soon as a police post is erected there, is a disaster waiting to happen? Make that make sense to me.
Well, Alistair, didn't they say that
Yes, sir.
that's a dead pipeline? That pipeline is dead? The pipeline
But it's inactive.
Yes, it's inactive. It don't carry no gas or
NGC
nothing.
NGC has confirmed that it is inactive. Yes. But apparently they didn't do any public public relation or find out something now.
Due diligence.
Yeah, due diligence. Thank you. They didn't
Yeah.
do thank you, Tommy. They didn't do their
Right,
due diligence.
okay, right.
Yes.
Right. So you're coming out and make a foolish statement and you're looking foolish. And you're sounding foolish.
But Alistair,
right?
That is normal with
Yes,
them.
sir.
And the spaghetti theory, they throwing things up on the wall and seeing what will stick.
All right, and people clapping for that, right?
What do you mean? What? Yeah. Them
But
people say, yes, look what they're doing. They're thinking it on our pipeline. Well,
But here's the flip side of that. Now, if what you are saying could have some kind of truth, right? Now, if a pipeline running underneath is dangerous, who gave the okay to build a playground over the pipeline?
No, that's different. That's different.
Huh?
That's different.
Well, yes, this man makes no sense. And do you know that is the only one that is contentious of the 30? All because it is Eddie Hart ground.
Only one alone?
Yes. Nothing else.
Boy, them dead and true, you know, boy. They're dead, you know.
And the sad part is the people there want it. So if the people want it, the people have to get it. The people have the final say. Not so?
Yep. And hey,
the majority of the public.
When I get a chance, listen to the mouth organ. You go hear what the mouth organ say, but you know who's the mouth organ, right?
You mean Gary?
Yeah. Listen to the mouth organ this morning.
No, he's the male version of Marsha Walker, I think, you know. And Michaela Pandey, all they do is just run them out and makes no sense.
Yeah. And they never win. They never win nothing. Yeah.
No.
They never even win a bingo. They never even win bingo. They win bingo and they can't win bingo.
Yeah, so you have this thing I play in this week. What is it, Donkey of the Week or whatever it is?
Yeah.
Or it's not in existence anymore. Which one?
No, it's still there.
Yeah, I think Simon should go there, you know.
Yeah. Oh, wait. So wait now. You want to? All right. So what you want to do? You want to revive? Hold on. Which one it is? Is it this one here? Done Smooth. Which is the Done Smooth or Bubblehead? Which one you want?
Yeah, I think yeah. That's it.
Yes.
Done Move of the Week.
Right. So
that's it.
Your first nomination is Simon the Nosebreaker.
That's correct.
All right.
That's correct.
Thank you.
So you gentlemen have a great night.
Thank you. So folks, Alistair wanted it, so we already have
Dunce's Move of the Week.
Dunce's Move of the Week. Tommy, take it down. Alistair already said Simon the Nosebreaker.
Okay.
Dunce's Move of the Week. Yeah. John Seaton. I had to think about it. I had to think about it. I had to think about my own. And Tommy, I think you had to think about yours too, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'll still give you off guard. But folks, I want you all to listen to this, and I want especially the black PNM supporters to listen to this. Listen to the millions of dollars, Tommy. The millions of dollars that them fellas passing through their hand. And his family, family too, right? However, on the flip side, there was 26% of them living below the poverty line. Most of them PNM supporters. Look, Gabriel. Only listen to this. Listen to this.
HDC asks OPR to review $17.5 million insurance contract renewals by Derek Achong. The Office of Procurement Regulation, OPR, has been asked to look into possible breaches of procurement requirements with the renewal of insurance contracts by the Housing Development Corporation, HDC, between 2023 and 2025. In a brief interview,
2023 and 2025. Listen carefully, Listen.
With Guardian Media yesterday, current HDC Chairman Farrows confirmed that the state company had sought the OPR's advice on the process that was used by the former board and management to renew its insurance services with Norman Gabriel Limited, NGL. What we have done is sought the advice of the OPR to determine whether contracts that were simply extended were valid or not, Khan said. Khan noted that the OPR's stance on the issue would be instructive as numerous other unconnected contracts with other companies were extended in a similar manner. Contracts for grass cutting and garbage and...
Tommy, listen to this now, Tommy. Tommy, them was taking everything, Nothing for you, Nothing for you in your sub-basement, Tommy. Grass cutting and garbage, Tommy.
Garbage.
Imagine that. Them going into any community pick up garbage and going and cut grass. Well, not them going and cut grass. They hiring people to go and cut grass in them communities. And they feeding off the PNM trough day in, day out. Why many of PNM black supporters suffering peacefully in the
They get in the fat while the supporters get the scrums.
Yeah, correct. The scrums. If you say crumbs, you're being very generous. You have to put an S in front of the C. Scrums. That's what I get. And Tommy. And if it's falling off the table, they put in a plate to catch it before you get the scrums, Yeah. They put in a plate to catch it before you get the scrums. So you know who you fighting with, Tommy, to get the scrums? You know who you fighting with? Oh, God, Tommy. That is correct. You're fighting with the roaches to get scrums. Boy, only thing the PNM evil and wicked and true to their own supporters. Their own supporters. Grass cutting and garbage. Them doing too. You mean they couldn't get a little small man, a little small black man for him to start a little garbage business? That Tommy?
No, Mr. Lamu, we're gonna make too much money.
They couldn't empower them. They couldn't get them economic empowerment, economic inclusion, and access to capital. They couldn't get them that. Get them a little business. Them fellas involved in grass cutting and garbage too. Boy, them care about all you. Yeah, they like all you. We love you, so we take great care of you. Only the PNM understand. Yeah. And your friend who just called Aisha Wells, she too, she was, we love you, so we take great care of you, Only the PNM understand, Yeah. You she punch you red beret sideways. You ever see she with a red beret, Tommy?
Oh, yeah.
Sideways, she look like a real militant PNM, Oh, God. I wonder if she still had that beret. I think she knows that we had that beret behind closed doors. I feel so.
With other companies were extended in a similar manner.
Look, she calling. Aisha Wells, how are you?
I had to call back because I want to remind you. I never carry nobody to ring no bell no way, no.
I Shovels, you went to Tobago with the Red Army. You started the Red Army, I Shovels.
And who pick it up in New York?
Me
Who
pick up.
rent a whole Prado to drive a man up and down New Jersey? Wall Street don't start there, no.
No.
You see a quiet here? Don't start there, Wall Street.
Shaggy said it wasn't me. Shaggy said it wasn't me.
I just advocated for KFC to come back on the show, please. I'd like to hear KFC before the night is out, please.
I Shovels, call him first and tell him, don't go sideways. That's all you have to tell him. You know what you mean. You know what we mean.
I have no number for him, Wall Street. I don't have his number. So you're going to have to do it for me.
All you send, put the number in the chat for I Shovels. Put KFC number in the chat for I Shovels. So
all right, I'll listen.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. You see, Tommy? You see? She only hear about grass cutting and garbage and the PNM black supporters in the bottom in the sub-basement. She called back. Anyhow, let you continue listening, eh?
So there were contracts for grass cutting and garbage and other stuff that were simply extended from year to year, Khan said. NGL is an insurance brokerage, which is majority owned by businessman Andrew Gabriel.
Hey. Is Andrew Gabriel? Wait. Tommy, Andrew Gabriel. You see the makeup of these PNM supporters?
Yep.
You see? What is he? Okay.
Gabriel briefly served as a government senator under a United National Congress, UNC, government in 1995 before switching allegiance to the People's National Movement, PN. Khan authenticated a report on purported OPR irregularities between the HDC and NGL that was received by Guardian Media. In the report, it was noted that the NGL had been providing insurance services for the HDC since 2012. While it mentioned that there was no evidence of tenders for services provided since 2015, it took aim at property all risk, workmen's compensation, and group life portfolios that were renewed with NGL between 2023 and 2024. The total cost of the services was $17,575,000.
Yeah, that Tommy? $17
million.
$17 million. Million. I just want to know. 17 million. And what they give their own supporters? CPEP, URP, in all your perfume. CPEP and URP. That's all they're good for. CPEP and URP. While them fellas getting $70 million contract. Tommy, them could take, right, 25% of the money they're making, and then he could pay a gang for a whole year. A whole year. All the thing the PNM easy. That is the PNM for you. And then, don't forget. I don't want all to forget. Don't forget. This fella says, when he looked at it, the boards, he was wondering if he was living in Bangladesh or Delhi. That is the chairman of the PNM, you know? Yeah. And that is the same fella. Who made this statement, you know?
That the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM.
So you know that? How could you believe anything comes out of them fellas' mouth when he stated every member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM? That's what his words, you know. And the car says AI, put your weed on them and Gordon Ganga Chana, Jaijan Joseph. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. And the leaning tower Pizza Ulrich. And the waffler, I see him call it to me. I see your partner, the waffler call. And Steve and 25 and Fredo on them. That is not the words of AI. That is their words, in their own words, in their own words. But let me continue to listen to this. Listen to this. Them fellas and I'm taking all for real fools, but all them, as far as they are concerned, all they're good for is when an election come, for you to go and vote for them and put them in power, and that is it for you. Nothing after that. Nothing. CPEP or URP for you.
$921.33. The report stated that after the Public Procurement and Disposal of Public Property Act 2015 was proclaimed in 2023, the HDC was required to issue a public invitation for bids, verify NGL's status on the procurement depository, and conduct a form request for information to test market rates, but failed to do so. Any extension granted post-April 2023 without a competitive process is not merely a procedural error. It is a breach of the Act that triggers the void and illegal status under Section 6(1). The report said. Khan noted that during his tenure, the HDC had followed the proper procurement process to select a new insurance service provider to replace NGL. The report also referenced the current service provider. During the previous 10 years, Norman Gabriel Insurance Brokers was given the contract without tender at a price much higher than the HDC is currently paying.
You know that? He get a contract. He get a contract at a price much higher than what they're currently paying. All you know why? All you know why? All you know why? When election come, and yet when election come, money, something had to pass. Something had to pass. So when they're in power, you know, it's time to pay the piper.
Said. Contacted yesterday, Gabriel declined to comment on the renewals that his company benefited from. That has nothing to do with me. That has to do with the management and the board, Gabriel said. Guardian Media attempted to contact former HDC Chairman Newman George, under whose tenure the renewals took place. However, he did not answer a call made to his cell phone. A legal source with extensive knowledge of the procurement legislation and regulations raised questions over the HDC's inquiry when contacted yesterday. He suggested that the renewals may have been done under Section 12 of the Public Procurement and Disposal of Public Property, Procurement Methods and Procedures, Regulations 2021. The section provides for single-source selection as a non-competitive method of procurement even when other suppliers or contractors are available. It can be utilized where procurement represents a natural continuation of previous procurement through a competitive process, and the work is being carried out within 12 months immediately preceding the decision to engage in a procurement. The supplier must have performed satisfactorily under the previous procurement. The contract price must be reasonable, and there should not be any advantage from engaging in a competitive process. The source claimed that the regulation was utilized repository when compiled to allow for competitive tendering. In a statement issued late yesterday, former Housing Minister and current MP Camille Robinson Regis suggested that the renewal fell under the regulation referenced by the source. The UNC needs to go back and refresh itself as to the statements made by the OPR, the cautions offered by the judiciary, and the amendments made in Parliament due to the non-population of the procurement depository, she said. She claimed that NGL was given the renewals after it provided the HDC with market surveys. This data HDC's dealings with NGL, there were issues with late payments and the effect on premium obligations. This late payment also created the situation with potential proponents being disinterested in conducting business with the HDC and or charging higher rates for all the services the HDC required, Robinson Regis said. She pointed out that NGL was first engaged during the UNC's last stint in office between 2010 and 2015. The HDC had no issues with the services provided up to the enactment of the legislation, Robinson Regis said. She claimed that the HDC sought to raise the issue with NGL after she raised concerns over the HDC awarding a contract for insurance services to a company with purported links to UNC officials. HDC.
Well, why? I'll tell you why. That is that is the thing, Tommy. And that is what upset me more than anything else, Tommy. Them fellas and them living high off the hog. high up the PNM trough. And the PNM supporters, they ain't getting nothing for you. Nada, not, duck, zero.
Scrums.
Nothing for you. Scrums, CPEP, and you are paying all your perfume. CPEP after CPEP after CPEP. What? Who sing that song? I was fete after fete after fete. It was CPEP after CPEP after CPEP after CPEP. Welcome, Mr. Flores.
Hey, good night, Mr. Anselm. Good night, Mr. Tommy. Good night to all the callers, section viewers. Happy to see everybody here on this Tuesday.
Yeah.
Well, all this pipe they're talking about pipe and gas pipe, right? We had a refinery, an operational refinery running for many years with a main road in the middle of it. Running and nothing never happened. You understand? One set of pipe running underground and big truck and crane and things passing on our main road. And I don't know whether people feel like we forget to know. Petrogen, a main road in the middle, the only refinery in the road have a main road running in the middle of it. But you see the thing is why the question you have to ask yourself, why PNM supporters don't want nothing? Because you know why? They're refining and reconstruct their mind with this talk. The meek shall inherit the earth. Eat little and live long. Don't make your ambitions too high. Just live.
Wait.
And that's the philosophy they're going with.
Mr. Florida, you say eat little and live long?
Yeah.
You mean starve and live long? What?
Nobody remember, is it crumbs again? So,
no crumbs. You mean starve?
Crumbs.
You mean starve and get bony?
But
you mean starve and get slim?
but the one who run out for Emancipation Day, she lucky she living for her anyway. You see how fat she is. Them PNM supporters they're suffering in America. But you see, but the question, what we just trying to do? Nobody don't hate you voting for PNM. Nobody care. You can vote for whoever you want. You can support whoever you want. Yeah. But let me bring up the ambition now. Let me start to ask for more, not mediocrity. Yeah. You understand? Instead of asking for centers, ask for trade and multi-complex, where you have music, arts, theater, technical, electrical, electronics, and multi-complex in your community. Let me ask for that. Yeah. We have different departments where children could go and get free education. Ask for something when you want. They put all in them plannings. You know why they put all in them plannings for? To give you 1% all the prime real estate. So they stack all up high, 10 stories up high.
Yeah.
And we all live in one area, and all the prime real estate we all was supposed to get gone to the 1%.
Correct. Yep.
And we in 2026, and a lot of them, not the young ones, because the young ones thinking different, but a lot of them still living and still have the same mindset. The ambition is very low. How could you want a job to work 2 hours for the day and get $60-something a day? And the rest of the day, you're just out and about hustling. Life, when you become an adult, a job, you want a job, you want a career, you don't want to be hustling. Let me tell you something, and before I leave, as adults, and all of we here who have kids and whatever, it's not for yourself you want to know. It's your future you're looking for where your kids could be surviving. You understand? That is what everybody wants, for the kids to have a future, to survive, to live a better life. But then we have a problem with the crime. But yet still is the same communities doing the crime over and over, and they're keeping the little ones and the young ones who growing up in total disarray, because they cannot find a way out, because these people and with the crime doing, they can't go nowhere from there. They can't leave the community. They can't go out and look for work. They can't play here. They can't do this here. They can't socialize with people who have ambition. They have to stay in that same pool of water and stay in that stagnant water. Come on. time to open up your eyes and think different, think bigger. All right, guys,
Yeah,
lock on listening.
Mr. Before you go, who's your danciest move of the week? Who's your danciest move of the week? Or you want to call me back on a minute?
I will let you know.
Yeah,
I had to
think about it.
All right.
Think about
Yeah.
it. All right. Yeah. So, Tommy.
Yep.
The thing about it is that. Hold up, Southwestern, hold a minute. Gangachana, Jaijin, if you think it's expensive, says, who would like to go to some places in Cuba and Penal? What do you think about it, eh? Yeah. What's that? He picked Cuba and Penal. Why do you think he picked Cuba and Penal? Eh? Why do you think he picked Cuba and Penal? Again, I tell all you, them so predictable. They're predictable. Let me go on. This is Gordon Gangachana, Jaijin Joseph. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. Who would like to go to some places in Cuba and Penal? Plus, I go or pass through these places to go and officiate football, and some of these places are the same under the UNC and the PNM. My question is, why you have to use Cuba and Penal? Why? I'm just asking a question. Inquiring minds want to know. Southwestern, welcome.
A pleasure good night to you, Professor Uncle Tommy, and all the listeners, including. Share the life. And in Jesus' name.
Amen.
And even Gordon, Kaijin Gagachana, Warwick, they only do all themselves. Only was wasting my blast at that time. But Gordon, I won't be distracted with your stupidness.
Yeah.
I'll come back to you. Let me tell the people how dumb the PNM supporters is, right? The NGC line pass underneath the building. Yeah, that is good. But for donkey years, the beat them, the whole from Maritime Plaza, straight into Rice Road. It have a gas line run from Galiota. Put in, there's a 10-inch main running, going straight down the road. It only die had PNMs and all the big building they in Port State. It ain't blow up yet. No breaker. But then you want to tell lies. I understand that all the raffle, all the contract training, that is 10 Honda City with CNG. So which means all they give all the PNM supporters CNG to blow them up. I wonder that you see CNG just working them pieces. So Noriega, you is neither here or there because you just make yourself, I think, with a long tail, right? That's ball for anything. And the next thing, Stuarty, I see you come on the TV, right? But you didn't answer and tell the auntie what she want to hear. Why you not talking? But you come now to say that my government, why support and come out of bondage, I don't have to pay all your property tax. I don't have to frighten for the revenue authority. I don't have to frighten for all your local government reform that I had to pay to take up rubbish. Because the energy sector is supposed to support me to a certain extent. I'm a citizen here, right? So, Stuarty, when only have nothing to tell the African diaspora who vote for you, right? So they only talking about crumbs, dust, and crumbs. Here what's going on? They even get a fat. You know what a fat? They get a fat and they tell them paint that green and bring it and all will get something. That's what the supporters have to do. Every time they break gas, they tell them catch it because just imagine for 10 years, all in free house and free living, free light bill, free water rate. And that is how they live all here. Now by living free, at least off grid, it will be at least a better standard. And if all you're coming back now, and just imagine all your brothers and sisters killing out one another, and in Chorapuna, a black man who was elected by everybody, said that he's solving crime. I put in a police post, they call it. A next black man who served all for 10 years, at least all the make up all the mind, all the change them. This time I want all you to tell that fella who talking in the corporation, the chairman, that all you is the voters and them fail to protect all you. and the next local election, he will have to ask the same police post, right, and go to it and line by it. Because you know why? He'll be out of the citizen. Because them fellas, when power reach to the head, they want to put others in slavery. So, Professor, I want to tell Gordon Gangachana, which patent penal you pass by, I feel is probably up in lab until the name penal or Kuva, because that places the Steve name other places and put it up there because they can't be self-creative, right? So, Gordon Gangachana, I feel you talking about somewhere in Maloney Garden. You pass where the squatters and them was. Because if you come down Kuva on the old road, right? Why you think it has so much a home invasion? Why you think them fellas up by your side just come down and look for we on the side? Eh? No, Gordon, don't make that kind of stupid statement, boy. Because here what's going on. You pass the official gates, right? Go Santa Flora and see the PNM area. From Santa Flora, go straight down to Erin on that side of the road. It's worse than where it was before. Because you know why? Kwamina never do nothing with heritage to see about the fence line, boy. The velodrome for $225 million were Rowley spent to upgrade. Big motel tree, and the other day I hear some neighbors cut down some trees and they make $500,000 by when they make lumber. So Gordon, know yourself, catch yourself, and stay out of the weed. A pleasant good night, Professor. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Tommy, Aisha Wells. Nah. Aisha Wells. No. Aisha Wells sent a statement to me. Aisha Wells, the queen of talk. Wall Street, I was on radio for 18 years and never banned KFC, Anderson, COP, or Kingsley. Let people talk now, man. Aisha Wells, no, nah. I could recall. Out of them four, you know what? Let me do this. Nah. Let me do this. I have to do this on air, folks. Let me do this. No, let me do this. Anderson, I want you to call and tell us. Aisha Wells never ban you. Aisha Wells never ban you or get you a week off the Mugabe station. Hey, Anderson, let me say hello to the Beatum. Tommy, I hear to go and close down the Beatum landfill. You hear that one?
No.
Eh?
No, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, they say in 2 years they will close it down. Mr. Intellectual, turn down your radio now. I'm Mr. Intellectual. Mr. Financial.
I turn it down. Don't tell me I turn it down.
I gotta start calling you penal number 2, you know.
No, man. I turn it down, man.
I tell big men to turn down the radio, boy.
I turn it down, Professor, man. Come on, man. I turn it down. There's a mirage. You're hearing a mirage. You know, you just see a mirage, you're hearing a mirage, man.
All right, so wait, let me play this. I calling out Anderson. Anderson, I want you to call 95.9. And don't pick up for Aisha Wells. I know for a fact, Anderson, that you get banned at least a week off of Aisha Wells program. At least a week. And them other fellas too, I think they get banned for a week too. So Aisha Wells, PNM Balize, two showing, you know, it's showing. Go ahead, Mr. Financial.
Wait. So Aisha back, man. I ain't here. Aisha, good evening.
Well, she called me.
So she's on 95.9 now? She's on 95.9 now?
No. She called me. She's somewhere.
Okay. Well, good evening, Miss Aisha.
She's somewhere making most of that money.
That's good. Well, that's good. Well, you see, Rowley should have given her more money. You understand me? For all these, and instead of running chief from the sports. Remember when he run chief from the sports meeting or something like that? Aisha, sorry, my love. I just, you understand?
Yeah. I hear that one. They say Aisha, but you Rowley.
Rowley passed you like a full boss, bro.
He going in your continue and tell, oh boy, why?
Yeah, bro. Oh gosh, bro. But anyway, Professor, good evening. Yeah, good evening to you, Uncle Tommy, and everyone. Professor Wall Street is very. You have a what is Fool of the Week? Is Fool of the Week?
No, Dunce's Move of the Week.
Dunce's Move of the Week. Yeah. I had to call the Imberts out. Clem Imbert. Coleman Wood's uncle. Now, these guys are I continue to say, yeah, Dr. Rowley, the doctor of rocks, because his head is very hard. He studied at UWI, he could quote 1 million chemical reactions for you. Very bright fella in terms of book-wise. Coleman Wood.
The man is a geologist.
But still, you put a physics something in front of him, you go know it good, but they can't use their common sense. And I'm going to tell you why. Okay. Coleman Wood, for 9 years, the Minister of Finance, don't have one experience in working in finance, but yet Rowley, the geologist, put him as finance minister, run up $69 billion in deficit, right? Our debt to GDP ratio is 90%. Our reserves fall from 11.5 to 5.1. But now, everything Ms. Kamla and the UNC is doing, after just 1 year and about 4 months, the PNM have a problem. The PNM have a problem with the fact that Gerard Ramdeen, they vexed with Gerard Ramdeen, that he get to sign a deal with BP to get the coquina mannequin developed 100%. I hear a fella say how it should have been only 60%. That's what our share is on the search engine man show. That if we sell the 60%, we could have put it in Atlantic LNG. How foolish could you be? Atlantic LNG, Rowley and Young put $250 million in that. And it's an old technology. So now, here's what's going on. I hear about the Vandanium business. I thought I was watching Black Panther, where they call it vibranium. Now, Mrs. Prasad Bissessa and her team came in. ArcelorMittal closed down in 2016. ArcelorMittal come in, they raped Trinidad and Tobago basically and took the assets, they extract all the value, and they went and they buy up some place in Europe, and they're one of the biggest steel plant manufacturers in the whole world. Leave everybody high and dry, workers. Now, here comes Mrs. Prasad Bissessa just after 1 year and about 4 months and comes up with this plan to reactivate the plan of bringing iron and steel, but not just basic iron and steel. Now, here's why I call him the Fool of the Week. Very bright guy. He's a doctor of metallurgy. He was the chairman of TNTech. But Mr. Coleman Imbutt's uncle will say that most likely could be a failure. Why? Because the price of steel is very low. That is number one. And number two, they don't have enough gas. Now, Professor Wall Street, any financial analyst, and Mr. Imbutt is not, and his nephew is not, will know you would have to go through negotiations. You'll have to go through a financial feasibility assessment. And I didn't even know about Vandanium. The price of steel has gone from about $250 to $650. So it's very low. The old furnaces that are produced in the United States, they have problems. We use natural gas. But the issue here is the United States does not have Vandanium, which is made to produce in batteries, for aircraft manufacturing. Professor Wall Street, do you know what's the price of a ton of Vandanium, metric ton? No. Take a guess. Uncle Tommy, what do you think? $100, $200, $300? Give me before I go. What do you think it is? $450. 30,000 US a ton. 30,000 US a ton, metric ton. So now, Mr. Imbutt, I want you to understand something, just like your nephew. Just don't be mentioning stuff without even checking. The fact is, do you know NGC getting a 20% stake in all the certain fields with BP? Something none of them under the PNM did. None. We had no stake. We were not an upstream producer. National Gas was the aggregator. So if you're going to get gas, again, Coquina Manatee, again, Lauren, the Dragon coming on stream. There's other developments coming in. Exxon is drilling. Don't you think our production, which is already gone up, that you will have a higher value added by not putting it in train one, according to that fella who was on the search engine guy show, and putting it in train one? You're doing LNG, which is a lower value, or would you put it in a refurbished manufacturing plant, which will cost, they say, about 200 million US and get 30,000 US per ton. Which one makes sense, Professor? Which one? Tell me, which one? You're going to do 650 or 250 with the old steel? Or if you could produce 50% of the United States production? United States needs vanadium because China and Russia controls 80% of that. You think that makes sense? Or you're just shouting just for shouting's sake? And that is why I say, Clement, go and do your work, so you're a professor, but book sense does not trump common sense. Right. Have a good evening, Professor Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and everyone. Yeah, good night.
Yeah. Same to you.
Yeah. Mr. Waffler, you know we're going for the break.
Hey,
oh, you come, we're going for the break.
Good evening. Hey,
we gotta go for the break. It's 9 o'clock.
Oh gosh, man! But sorry. I lose track. I'll call back. Bye.
Okay. You see, Tommy, well, be nice enough. Be nice enough. Man, call on the break, folks. I'm gonna take a quick break. What, 2 hours in the book already? 1 hour left to go. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walsh, and you. We're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
It's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Warshid, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, on the video, join us, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, like, and share WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. Folks, take a listen to this.
The UNC government has done a lot in just 1 year to strengthen the TPS and increase police presence across Trinidad and Tobago, an editorial by Leisha Dore. From appointing a new, capable commissioner of police, to adding more than 100 police vehicles, training hundreds of new recruits, and now introducing 30 additional Joint Army police posts, the government is taking decisive action to improve security on the ground. The results are becoming clear. The statistics show that crime is going down. The PNM had 10 years to implement many of these measures. Did they? No. Instead, citizens endured years of being murdered, raped, robbed, and terrorized while the country's security situation deteriorated. Nothing being done today is rocket science. Many of the solutions to the problems plaguing Trinidad and Tobago have long been known. What was missing was a government that cared, one with the political will, competence, and determination to get the job done. The PNM failed. Now, its approach to national development appears to be opposing and obstructing virtually every initiative undertaken by this new government to restore safety, prosperity, and progress. Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar, Minister of Homeland Security Roger Alexander, and Commissioner of Police Alistair Guevara must be commended for the work being done to restore safety and security across our country. The progress is measurable, but the work must continue. Hashtag performance beats old talk. Hashtag stronger TPS. Hashtag fighting crime. Hashtag UNC. Hashtag better days coming.
So, folks, we want to play stuff for you all now to show you all the work that the government is doing. Okay? We want to get into that now. Let me take these voice notes here. Here we go.
Good night, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and to everybody in the village. But Wall Street, I didn't even remember Andrew Gabriel was a senator in the government.
Yeah.
I'm sure that is what I heard in one of the editorials, right? But even if he was one, I didn't hear nobody calling him all kind of names, like when the Africans joined the UNC.
Correct.
Lick this and house this and eat a food this. I didn't hear that. I didn't even hear I didn't even hear anybody calling the Indians and them that dal belly. What kind of head? You see, when you see a rehashing for them, right, they just want to get vexed. But one thing we have out here, we don't suffer from selective memory syndrome, we have good memories, right? And it's still bothering the corner house that Mrs. Pasabi said they use one of our own against us. But when they're calling the Africans and them all kind of name, he ain't bothered by that, Nah, that ain't bothering them. Thanks, Wall Street.
Once you're not a PNM, once you're black and you're not a PNM, then PNM could call you all kind of name. All kind of name. Under the pavement. Oh God. Wall spit. Tommy, it have a name. Them PNM people ain't call me. It have a name. It's all kind of name. The Nutty Professor. That was a good one, though.
Wall Street.
Fall Street. Yeah. Fall Street.
Uncle Tom.
Yeah. It's all kind of thing. Mr. Waffler, welcome.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Day and time. Evening, Uncle Tommy. How are you going there? How are you going?
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Wait. Thanks, Wilson.
No, they call them, they say African for sale. They say, what they call them, like bottom African or something like that.
LBAs. Anytime an intelligent person, right? Anytime an intelligent person leave the PNM and go over to the UNC, there's a LBA, there's an African for sale. They go, Mr.
No, well, I didn't get a chance, but the other day I was talking about, I don't know why you're interested in this kind of thing about your body fat. I get a chance to get back to you, right? What you looking about as far as what your body fat is, just looking at you, I have it word on the ground. You remember that? Hey, you remember that you said TV series called He-Man? Uncle Tommy?
Yes.
What, yeah, right. Well, Skeletor, your body fat is...
Wait,
what is that?
1 minute.
What?
Please.
Wait, don't come with the...
Stay off the weed.
So no, you see why you see by black Jesus, by black people, you tell me, they could do these things to you. All right? No. No, because you were talking about your body fat. I said, what the hell are you interested in about body fat for? You just run and all of that, right? And I'm looking about Skeletor. The villain called Skeletor in He-Man. You familiar with that?
No.
Don't try that damn nonsense for me. You ain't that young, right? But I have a villain called Skeletor. Look it up, okay? I understand that when the producers were looking to cast somebody for the role of Skeletor, the only thing that they were against you is because he wasn't white enough, but your name came up, right? Because, as I say there's a sort of oxymoron. Why you want to know where his body fat is when, you're lean, you're fit, and all of that?
Listen to
this. You come back with this. Why?
Mr. Waffler, you see,
hey.
I was at the track. You see, you that's why that name fit you. I was at the track. I was running. And some people was talking to some people and they asked me the question, what is your body fat?
But right.
They asked
and
me the question.
I never used to think about it, right?
I never thought about that.
But that was saying you never thought about it. So why you make people make it interested to think about it? You just concerned about your time, and and just doing what you do. You listen to people, But I'm saying, but body fat. Anyway, hey, one thing though, I like the term you used earlier on, Gary Griffith, Captain Griffith. Now I give you some respect here. Captain Griffith, okay, you're in that rank. Captain Griffith, you say he has 2 words, slim chance of being in the UNC government. Slim, and you say, Slim left the room already, and Slim left the room already. I like that. Oh God, Oh God, boy. Hey, wait, listen to me. And you're saying about him, he lose elections and all that. Listen, Abraham Lincoln, how many times he run and stuff for the Congress and then the Senate and stuff. He had a number of times he do it the first time. And the presidency too. So, so Gary just to give up just like that. But look here, isn't that fella didn't give up his own party too after he lost? Well, no, he didn't lose. He disbanded his party, right? Was that Alexander, right?
He disband and then he bring them back.
He bring them back?
Of course he bring
But he left them. He bring them back and then he left them?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't understand the logistics in that. Anyway, so that's what it is. And I do not smoke weed. Hey, speaking about which, you said the Labas, they moving the Labas?
Yeah, they still want to move it in 2 years.
Nah, they can't move that. Them fellas in them say, when I come in, I'm supposed to come down for a boat ride in the next 2 days. I ain't too sure, but listen, they say they have a hotel there. Did you know that?
No.
I say, what? Ask Anderson now if it's true. I say, fellas, you gotta be joking. They tell me that they actually have they say man bathing there, they cooking there, all that. They say if you want a room there, you could get one, they tell me. And I say, what do you mean a room? And they said they have a hotel there. And I say, mean like check in, check out? And they say, yeah. Nah. So, get somebody from the BTM to verify that for me.
All right, thank you. Yeah, man.
Right? If you're looking for a place. Cut course. Hey, later, man.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
It's people like that who have us where we are today. Stay off the weed.
Yeah, no, Mr. Florida. That commentary, they just confirm for my brain.
But brother, what I call for. So where was going to play Mr. Hansen was going to play all the good things UNC doing so far.
Yeah.
Because he come and but that man really is a Trump supporter. That man changed our whole program.
He comes for my whole brain, boy. I ain't gonna lie.
That man changed our whole program in 5 minutes, boy. But he was going to show the good thing.
I'm gonna show you now. Yeah, I'm gonna show you.
All right,
Okay. Tommy, boy. Tommy.
Wow.
Tommy, something when he come to me, I need your help.
All over the place.
I need your help. Because the Warforders go all over the place, boy. He can't stick one place, you know. And I try to tell him, when you go by the waffle out, stop using Aunt Jemima syrup. Stop it. So, folks, take a listen to this. Thanks, Mr. Florida, because the waffle. So, folks, listen to this. These are things that the government have been doing.
188 years of freedom, and the country that told the world it mattered first. On Saturday, August 1st, 2026, Trinidad and Tobago marked 188 years since the abolition of slavery, and we do it as the country that led the world. In 1985, Trinidad and Tobago became the first nation on earth to declare African Emancipation Day a national public holiday. Not a commemoration, not a footnote, a holiday written into the life of the country. In her national message, Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar SC described the transatlantic slave trade as one of history's greatest crimes against humanity. Millions of African women, men, and children forcibly removed from their homeland and subjected to cruelty. And then she named what could not be taken. No chain could imprison their spirit, no injustice could extinguish their humanity, and no oppression could silence their determination to be free. The Prime Minister credited the descendants of enslaved Africans with shaping every part of who we are: music, literature, culture, education, business, public service, science, and sport. She said the 1985 decision honored the sacrifices of those who built this nation and made sure their story would keep being told. Her closing thought is the one worth carrying into the weekend. The enduring lesson of emancipation is that freedom is never merely inherited. It must be cherished, protected, and strengthened by every generation. Freedom isn't a thing we received. It's a thing we keep. A Trimbagonian success story grows again as Trinota Group opens its third modern plaza at Trincity. Minister of Finance Davendernath Tanku was in Trincity for the grand opening of Pennywise Cosmetics' third plaza, and he made clear the day was about something bigger than a ribbon. It is about much more than the opening of another store. It is about celebrating a Trimbagonian success story. For more than 4 decades, Pennywise Cosmetics has been woven into the fabric of our nation. It is not simply a business. It is an institution. He captured what every family already knows. Dropping off our wives, mothers, daughters, or sisters at Pennywise became something of a rite of passage. For decades, 3 plazas. A wholly local company still growing, still hiring, still building in Trinidad and Tobago. When local business expands, communities work. 18 outstanding students rewarded, and told what a degree alone won't buy. 18 students have been awarded the Chinese Ambassador Scholarship for Academic Excellence, delivered through a partnership between the Embassy of the People's Republic of China and the Kuva Tabakith Talpero Regional Corporation. Minister of Rural Development and Local Government Khadija Amin used the moment to give the recipients advice most students never hear at a prize giving. So many people are graduating with degrees, and they complain they don't have a job. But when we interview some of them, they are not fully employable because of their social skills. Your ability to relate to others, to work as a team, to incorporate knowledge from outside of your area of expertise that will help you make meaningful contributions. She also pushed them toward their communities and reframed something too many young people hear as a penalty. Community service is not punishment. It is a part of your personal development. A blank wall power washed and painted with a mural, trees planted, a beach cleanup. Small things that lift a whole district. Chinese Ambassador Ren Hongyan told the students the award is both an honor and a responsibility. Your generation will shape the future of Trinidad and Tobago. Investing in our young people, ward by ward and region by region. Protecting the car buyer. Hybrid duty relief stays. Minister Tanku confirms. If you are buying a hybrid vehicle, the tax break is still there. Minister of Finance Davendernath Tanku has confirmed that the customs duty relief on qualifying hybrid vehicles remains fully in force, ending days of speculation on social media and in sections of the press. Legal notice number 247 of 2024 remains in force. Any in the legal notice will continue to benefit from the existing customs duty relief. The classification ruling does not remove or alter the relief available to qualifying vehicles. And the minister did not simply issue a statement and move on. Within days of the concern being raised, the ministry sat down with the Trinidad and Tobago Automotive Dealers Association twice, on July 27th and again on July 30th, with the Comptroller of Customs and Excise and the Treasury Solicitor at the table. He confirmed the classification ruling itself is correct and consistent with the rules applied by the World Customs Organization, and reaffirmed his commitment to continued engagement with stakeholders, transparency, open dialogue, and collaboration on matters of public interest. Dealers have certainty. Consumers keep their relief. That's what responsive government looks like. 3 Coast Guard operations in 3 days, 252 packets of narcotics off our streets. Our Coast Guard has worked hard last week. Monday, while searching for an overturned vessel off the south coast, a Coast Guard patrol intercepted a pirogue coming from Venezuela. On board, 252 packets of a green plant-like substance. The vessel, its contents, and its 2 occupants were handed straight over to the TTPS. Tuesday, a routine maritime patrol near Monos Island intercepted a second vessel. Tuesday later, a third vessel was pursued and beached off Chatham. 3 operations in 3 days. That is what sustained patrol capability looks like, and never reaches a block, a school gate, or somebody's child. The Coast Guard says it remains committed to working with partner agencies to safeguard our maritime borders, deter illegal maritime activity, and combat transnational crime.
Of course, folks, when UNC went, everybody went. Yeah? But we want to play some more. Let me go to the chat real quick here before we get some more. We're going to play some more. Yeah, we're gonna play some more. Let me get some more for you guys. These are things when people saying nothing is happening. No, nothing is happening. Yeah, nothing is happening.
The steel mill is coming back, and so are the
Okay,
jobs.
hold on. All right, hold on. Yeah. All right, let me see. Let me see here. Go to the chat here. Read on Gordon. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Ganga Chana, boy. You expose yourself, boy. Monica said when he called heavy, Waffler does talk different. Oh, he does talk different. You talk Yankee. He does talk Yankee. All right. So let's play this. Listen to this, folks.
The steel mill is coming back, and so are the jobs. For 10 years, the old Iskat Ispat plant at Point Leasis has sat quiet. That is changing. Trade Minister Kama Maharaj has announced that government has signed a memorandum of understanding with a Canadian firm to restart the steel mill, an investment starting at $50 million and scaling to $150 million, with projected exports of about $1.5 billion a year. Here's the part that reaches ordinary people. They will buy our scrap. In the minister's words, they will buy every pound of scrap that we have. And our tires. TNT discards 1.1 million tires every year. The company is buying all of them. So, they're cleaning up the country. And the jobs. The scrap sector supported an estimated 25,000 livelihoods before the 2022 shutdown. It's down to 10,000 to 13,000 today. A working mill is how that number climbs back. The industry itself has welcomed it. Scrap Iron Dealers Association President Alan Ferguson. We welcome the steel mill opening. We have absolutely no problem with it. Steelworkers Trade Union President Timothy Bailey agreed on the principle. Any plan to reopen the steel mill would be a good idea. Outside of energy, the steel plant was once one of the single largest contributors to this economy. Bringing it back means jobs in South Trinidad, a market for scrap that currently has nowhere to go, and a cleaner country in the bargain. Crime doesn't pay, and as of this week, the law can prove it. There's a question that's frustrated law-abiding people in this country for years. How does somebody with no visible job own all of that? As of this week, the state has a firmer answer on July 31st, 2026, under Legal Notice number 596 of 2026. Another section of the Miscellaneous Provisions, FATF Compliance Act was brought into operation. Signed at the Office of the President, St. Anne's, on 30 July. Plain English. This is the act covering proceeds of crime, anti-terrorism financing, the financial intelligence unit, securities, insurance, nonprofit oversight, and the big one, civil asset recovery and unexplained wealth. What that means in practice. Where wealth can't be explained, it can be questioned. Where property is the proceeds of crime, it can be recovered. Where dirty money moves through the system, there are teeth to stop it, and there's a second benefit most people never see but all of us pay for. Meeting FATF standards is what keeps Trinidad and Tobago off the international gray list, and gray listing is what makes foreign banks treat ordinary TNT businesses as high risk, slows wire transfers, and raises the cost of doing business for everybody. So this isn't only about catching criminals. It's about a country that international finance treats as clean, credible, and open for business. Laws are only words until somebody switches them on. This week, another one got switched on. 72 children, 24 schools. One big idea, that nothing has to be waste. 72 students from 24 primary schools turned bottles, boxes, and scrap into art, and in the process learned something a textbook can't teach. Some calls trash to art competition challenged children across the country to build original pieces entirely from recyclable material. At the awards ceremony, Libertville TML Primary School was crowned the winner. Some called Chief Executive Officer Ria Ramdeen put it plainly. This competition serves as a reminder that waste is not merely something to be discarded. With imagination and vision, it can be repurposed into something of value. They inspire us to become more conscious of our impact on the environment and our role in building a more sustainable future. Minister in the Ministry of Public Utilities, Clyde Elder, connected it to the bigger picture. The competition, he said, promotes environmental awareness, encouraging sustainable behaviors, and empowering young people to become active participants in building cleaner, healthier, and more resilient communities. He added that the children proved the case themselves. Materials, often considered waste, can be transformed into useful, decorative, and meaningful creations through a magic collaboration. Waste reduction, reuse, recycling. Not as a lecture, as a competition children actually wanted to win. Congratulations to Libertville TML Primary and to every school, teacher, and parent who took part. This is how you raise a generation that takes care of its country. The village moved, and the vendors are glad it did. Business is up at the Lidge Yasu Omawal Emancipation Village, and the entrepreneurs there say the new location is part of the reason. This year, the village shifted further east on the Queen's Park Savannah, closer to Jerningham Avenue, onto the grass. Vendors say foot traffic and sales have climbed steadily through the week. Marcia Seals Rodney of Afraccessories, who was skeptical about the move at first, changed her mind fast. I feel as if the grass gave us extra life. I also felt the space looked more sophisticated with the green space, better than just being on the hard concrete. I didn't mind the move after all. She's exceeded her daily sales targets and says this year is beating last year outright. Josephine Hayford, who has traveled from Ghana to Trinidad for 25 straight years to trade at the village, spoke about what has grown around her. When we first came to Trinidad, I did not see shops like this. Now I am so proud and happy. I see a lot of people doing Africa wares, earrings, headbands. Chanel of de Jeunesse on the organization of it. I am really happy how they organized it. I think it has good traction. A lot of people from the environs come and visit after work. Touring the village, National Carnival Commission Chairman Peter Canhai explained the thinking. The North Stand stays standing for Carnival, so the village moved onto the green. Speaking with the officials of the Emancipation Support Committee, they are very happy with the space. They like the fact that they have the greenery on the ground. A cultural festival that also pays rent, buys school books, and keeps small businesses alive. The village closes today. If you're heading to the Savannah for Emancipation Day, bring your wallet and support a local entrepreneur. The next budget has one target: the cost of your life. Finance Minister Davendernath Tanku has set out the test his second national budget will be measured against, and it isn't a number on a spreadsheet. It's your standard of living. I'm looking to try to improve the conditions of life and livelihoods in Trinidad and Tobago in difficult revenue circumstances, the minister told reporters. But I assure you, we're going to continue in the same way we contributed in my first budget, which we focused the attention on improving the quality of life and stability of people, even despite our constraints. He was speaking after a new plaza opened its doors, a private company putting its own money into the country, and the minister read it exactly as it looks. There is confidence in the economy of Trinidad and Tobago. There is confidence in the policies of the government, and that things are starting to look much, much better. We are not where we want to be as yet, but we are getting there. He called it a substantial demonstration by the business community of confidence in the economy. The minister also pointed to the international credit rating agencies, now taking a more favorable view of this country's prospects, a shift this page has tracked all year. Moody's lifting the outlook from negative to stable in June, and S&P reaffirming Trinidad and Tobago's investment-grade BBB rating in July. Decline stemmed. Confidence returning. Budget aimed squarely at people's lives. That's the direction.
So there you have it, Tommy.
The steel mill is coming back.
So there you have it, folks. Yeah? Yeah, we have to give you guys some serious information, right? And there is more. One more. Let's give you guys one more. Yeah. These are things that's being done, currently being done by the government. Okay? So when they want to know What the government doing? Here it is. Here we go.
17 citizens get a second chance. Presidential pardons delivered. 17 people have received their warrants of presidential pardon at a ceremony hosted by the Ministry of Justice at its Port of Spain headquarters. Justice Minister Devesh Maharaj, who chairs the Advisory Committee on the Power of Pardon, better known as the Mercy Committee, presented the warrants alongside senior ministry officials. The Mercy Committee advises the president on applications for clemency. For the 17 people who walked out with the warrant, it means a record closed and a road forward. The minister also did something governments don't usually do. He acknowledged the backlog in processing applications and committed the ministry to making the process faster and more timely. The ministry said the distribution reflects its commitment to rehabilitation, restorative justice, and strengthening public confidence in the administration of justice. 40 distributions. Thousands of lives rebuilt. The Ministry of the People, Social Development and Family Services has hit a major milestone, its 40th disaster relief and home repair grant distribution, delivering $936,045 to 70 households across Tinapuna/Piarco and Arima. 223 citizens directly benefited. 44 disaster general assistance grants, $397,923, 142 beneficiaries, 26 home repair grants, $538,122, 81 beneficiaries. Minister Vandana Mohit put it plainly. The grants we distribute today are not acts of charity. They are investments in people, investments in safer homes, stronger families, and more resilient communities. Ministers Roger Alexander, Khadija Amin, and Devesh Maharaj joined the distribution, a whole-of-government show of support for families rebuilding after hardship. The ministry is also modernizing delivery with digital assessments and faster payment systems, so help reaches families sooner. $296,437 straight into the hands of 29 San Fernando families. No red tape, no long wait, just help delivered. The Ministry of the People, Social Development and Family Services handed over disaster relief and home repair grants to 29 households in the San Fernando region, reaching 94 people in total. Here's the breakdown. 24 disaster general assistance grants, $225,570, helping 82 people, 5 home repair grants, $70,867, helping 12 people, $296,437 total, delivered directly to families. The figures we announced today tell only part of the story. Behind every grant is a family rebuilding after hardship, a parent finding hope again, and a household being given the opportunity to move forward with dignity. Senator Dr. Natalie Chaithan Maharaj, Parliamentary Secretary, we are building a social protection system that people can trust, one that responds, listens, and treats everyone with fairness, compassion, and respect. A roof repaired, a home restored, a family back on its feet. That's what this government means by putting people first.
And that is how you reduce the amount of certain amount of black people living below the poverty line, by social activities. Yeah? Let me go to the chat. Let me see something here. Okay. Kong says, salty is the PNM. Licks coming again from UNC, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. Straight up. Monica Ramki soon say, run. I never said that. Please get off your high horse and read the chat. Okay. Monica Ramki soon. At Monica Ramki soon. So what you mean by talking Yankee? That description is not like an oxymoron. More sounds like a PNM education-based statement. Riaz, welcome. Kong, welcome. This is very observant, just cool. Every week, a different faction of the opposition have a media conference. You know, it's interesting, Tommy.
Yep.
You know, under the former, them fellas, and there is one thing you had to give him credit for, Tommy. He had total control. Not one dog back. Everybody stayed in their corner. Everybody stayed in their corner. What? But my Kenyan friend, do listen to the I-95 Evening and Barbershop when it was on, and also the Roman plus Chambers. I listen. You mean I used to listen when I got a chance? Anthony Ford without the E, welcome. Semantic says all on a sudden Hilton want to do business with the government. They were threatening to leave earlier. You know, the Prime Minister was at a function today, and the Prime Minister got a little emotional. Let's watch that. Let's watch that.
And you go to a better place, I said before, but you leave a better place because you work so hard in your community, in your family. And do you all agree she has worked so hard to make a better place for everyone? And you have done that. We shall miss you, but we'll forever remember how much love you gave to us, and my love to you and all of us here. So I don't want to keep you back too long, but always remember, when you lose a loved one, know every one of us one day will go through this. Every single one of us. I repeat myself. My father always said, "Come, you repeat myself." I repeat, when you're born, you know you will die. So it's what you do between birth and death that you make your own family and a better time. Your community, which you did, and your country, that is to Vashti. All blessings to you, Vashti, as you move on. We will forever remember you. And to all those gathered here, they have gathered because of your love and your support. So thank you very much, all of you for coming out. Rain or no rain, we're here with you. The skies are also crying for you, Vashti. All blessings to you, family, and your extended family. So, should I say? It's a hard time for us, but we will survive. Because of your hard work, we will not let you down. We'll continue your work. All the councillors from the community, Princess Sonali, the chairman, all of you in Princess Town, remember Vashti and continue her good work. I heard you mention, we took the seat away from her. She never left us. You all remember that? Yes. I said, Vashti, give somebody else a chance. I see that. Chris Sanchez was it. I gave Vashti seat to him. Then he came and he asked me, said, "Perhaps I've enough of this, I'm on the way now." We gave the seat back to Vashti. She never once cursed. She never once wavered, but I loyalty and strength. May the good Lord continue to bless her and her family. And I ask you never waver for what she believed in. I thank you all very much. I say the rains, as I say, the skies are open to cry for Vashti. And we will also remember you with so much love. I thank you all very much. And I thank all of you who come here today. So, Mara, anything else? And Khadija, let's do the last rites for our sister as we usher in her to the next step on her journey. Thank you very much.
चुप के रोने वाले रखना छुपा के दिल के चाले रे ये पत्थर का देश पधरे कोई ना तेरा.
So there you have it, Tommy. That happened today. Prime Minister Kamala Prasad Bisasa. Yeah. Our editorial there, but it's kind of long. Oh, you know what? I just remember this. I want you all to listen to some of this Gary Griffith interview, the mouth organ interview. All right, here it is. So listen to this.
I'm great, Mr. Griffith. You've
Excellent.
already made your point clear on how you feel about these joint police army posts. But what exactly don't you appreciate about these posts, this initiative?
Yeah, well, it's not Gary Griffith. Two police commissioners from the United States, one from London Met, retired, have called me and want to know if this is a banana republic. They can't.
Want to hear that? Tommy, two call he. I want to know if it's a banana republic. Yeah, they're calling he. What are they calling he for? He's persona non grata in Trinidad and Tobago. What are they really calling he for? He full of himself. That's why I call him the mouth organ, you know. They call he.
Yeah.
What are they calling he for? Let me continue to listen.
I believe that people do not look at international best practice. The sad thing about it is that it is very cosmetic. I mean, you have chambers, heads of...
You know, Tommy, you know something? Let me read this for you all. After I did that, I did a little research. Let me see if I have it. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick here. No, you know what? Sorry, folks. Let's continue to listen first, and after we finish listening, then I'll make the statement. So let me continue to listen.
Sorry.
I'm great, Mr. Griffith. You've
Excellent.
already made your point clear on how you feel about these joint police army posts. But what exactly don't you appreciate about these posts, this initiative?
Yeah, well, it's not Gary Griffith. Two police commissioners from the United States, one from London Met, retired, have called me and want to know if this is a banana republic. They cannot believe that people do not look at international best practice. The sad thing about it is that it is very cosmetic. I mean, you have chambers, heads of chambers. Oh, it's a good thing. It will make us feel safe. I even listened to...
So I was making the point yesterday that, you know, we have to make sure that this isn't just about the optics. Is that the point you're trying to allude here?
That is what it is. It is the optics. I mean, you can speak to any expert in security. And I'm not speaking about, because now the media, they are actually contacting political analysts. Listen, we have some political analysts. Let's just call them Shane and Indira, for example. If TKR wins the CPL, they're going to say the UNC was the cause of it. 100.
Tommy, you see how we attack Shane?
Yep.
You realize that, right? Or they realize that? Eh?
That is
That's
disrespectful.
Eh?
He's disrespectful.
So disrespectful. You understand? Shane and Indira. Yeah? Shane and Indira. Yeah? That's why he's the mouth organ. The mouth that run two commissioners call he. Call he for what? What they call he for?
You're asking me if it's a banana republic.
Is in support of the UNC. That's not a political analyst, you're a PRO. And it goes vice versa. There are political analysts that do the same, what so-called media.
Let's stick to the criminology in this discussion.
Yeah, the woman said, let's stick to the criminology. You come on our program to talk about security and you attacking Dr. Mohammed. Why? You know? So I wonder, you know. I wonder maybe, just maybe, I don't know. Maybe.
Presenting WZYE Corner House Mako.
It is more like brain and McCohen.
I wonder now.
It's brain. It's don't clearly.
Yeah. I mean, the woman had to put him in his place. You're going to talk about security. You want to bring up Dr. Shane and Indira. Dr. Indira. Eh? That's what I tell all you. Earlier I said, I look through the lens of my wife, my daughter, and my son. You understand, Tommy? It keeps me grounded. It keeps me focused. So I wonder what it is. Anyway, let me continue.
Well, it is criminology because the concept of criminology is to understand the cause of crime. But if the media contacts a political analyst to understand the cause of crime, you're going to misinform the public. If it is you look at international best practice, you will see that a police post and a police station is not the response to a distress call. In fact, that is why Dwayne Gibbs was run out. They chased him out of town because he was trying to educate the public and the police service about 21st century policing, predictive policing, intelligence-driven policing. The more police stations you have, the less persons will be able to go outside.
The government has sort of explained that they are embarking on recruitment drives. So hundreds of officers are going to be coming into the service. So they seem to be assuring citizens that there isn't going to be any shortage of manpower.
So let me go again. But the UK actually did research and they found out Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, we had the highest number of police officers in relation to population density in most parts of the world. So it means that what we do not need to...
Tommy, I want to fact check that. You understand? Yeah, we're saying, right? I want to fact check that.
Is to increase quantity, we need to enhance quality. And that is why when you put up a police post or a police station is not a deterrent. It doesn't provide extra visibility. It's what you call in cricket setting a field for bad bowling. In fact, when you set up a police post, we had a person that his head was blown off outside the commissioner of police residence, just about 20 meters away. So many criminal crimes have taken place outside a police station. A police station is not the avenue to respond to a distress call. Don't we watch Chicago PD? Don't we watch television? Have you ever seen somebody get a call?
Well, in all fairness, we don't know how these posts are going to operate. We don't know what will be the limitations of the officers. And I want us to touch on the role of the soldiers in this particular initiative, but we'll get to that in a bit. So that's just to put the record straight. We're still awaiting word on it. People seem to be thinking that, the officers being there are going to deter criminals, but there's also the concern that, criminals might say, all right, the post is there, then they just use the other street or they just use the other location. I would hope that these officers are actually going to be out on the ground and even closer to residents and so on.
What's the reason for the post? That's the point. If they're out on the ground, so in other words, people will say, well, they put a police post, but they'll have a vehicle outside. That is what you need. What you need with things that caused the highest reduction in serious crime in 51 years under the UNC in 2014, or when I was Commissioner of Police, you need the highway patrol, the rapid response unit, the emergency response patrol, the community comfort patrol. That is what you need. People do not call a police station to get a response. You call 999 and you got this online reporting. It's a delivery service. So the post is not going to be an avenue to respond to a crime. The more police posts you have, the less officers. And as I said, when it is that you even look at the nature, when it is the Commissioner of Police and the government have stated there's a concern, a clear and present danger of, which is what caused the state of emergency, that there's a plan to target law enforcement officials. With that, a police station is fortified. It's burglar-proofed. It's gated, so you're secured. You're putting law enforcement officers in something like a piece of plastic that can cause anyone to do a drive-by and then actually...
Wait, folks.
No, they did say that that structure is in fact safe, right? It's bulletproof.
I can't recall them saying it, but if it is that you can see something like that could withstand a 5.56, well, good for them. But it remains that...
I stand corrected. In case that is, I misquoted them, but I know that they said the structure is in fact safe.
They never said it was bulletproof. Two totally different things, ma'am.
Yeah, Tommy, you for yourself? I will fact. Because they did say it was bulletproof. As a matter of fact, let me get it right now for you. You see, Motomouth, the Marbella call button a little bit. Let me just get this here for you. The mouth organ know it all, no. He's the one on the nose that. He one on the nose that. Folks, give me a minute here. Okay, here it is. The Joint Army Police Posts being rolled out across Trinidad and Tobago are officially designed to be bulletproof. The Minister of Homeland Security, Roger Alexander, confirmed that the 30 new joint security posts are built with bulletproof materials. Officials described them as heavily fortified, fully equipped mini police stations meant to ensure the direct safety of law enforcement and military personnel inside. Tommy, it took me less than a minute to figure that out. Less than a minute. So you see what I'm saying, folks? See what I'm saying?
Yeah, motor only running.
Yeah, mouth organ only run in the mouth, and I'm gonna do a fact check on that for mouth organ. You only run in the mouth. He run in the mouth. He like to hear himself talk. Yeah? He like to hear himself talk. Yeah? He love to hear himself talk. Marabella, welcome.
Yeah, good night. Good night, Tommy. Good night, Molchi.
Good night, sir.
I get the whole show, right? But maybe just go with the we're going on with Gary Griffith, right? Maybe pick somebody's sense of the nonsense. So Wall Street, we have a lot of highways in America, right?
Correct as well.
The I-95, the I-90, all kind of highways, right?
Yeah.
And it have, I think, what did it call them, boy? Not highway patrol. It have a next name that is called them.
State
Anyway,
police.
these guys.
State police.
When you
state
see
troopers.
a state police,
State troopers.
right, fellas?
Yeah, state troopers.
When you see a state trooper park up off the highway, I wonder if in Gary Griffith's mind, he realized that is a police post.
My brother, we're saying it makes sense, eh? Because if you're on the highway and you see a state trooper car, whether someone is in there or not, and the speed limit is 65, you slow down to go the speed limit.
Exactly. Right? Now, the other thing is, as far as I know, them cars and them bulletproof too.
Yeah.
Right? And the other thing I know is that they are strategically placed on the highways and wherever you see them so that their response time to a call is brought down to a minimum. So they had to jump out of the seat and go and jump in a car from a police station to get onto the highway to engage criminal activity on the highway. They could get a call, and then within minutes they could be on the highway, moving in the same direction, congregating against a criminal activity. Right? So let me use sense from nonsense now. And Gary Griffith, I don't know why people are even still listening to him. Understand? Because he was going good for the local election. Then he thought he gets well-headed, and he thought he could do it all by himself. And he started, he make his bed. He sleep in it. Understand? He make his bed, and you realize nobody want to touch you with that 10-foot pole.
None. I tell you.
Watch. Nobody want to touch you with that 10-foot pole because
Gary Griffith have two chances of being part of this government: Slim and none. And Slim left the bill.
Yes, exactly. Nobody don't want him again. He has had his third time. He served his time, and then he had opportunities thereafter. And he throws cement in his own soup. Nobody want nothing to do with him. You understand? So I don't know why we're listening to him. But picking the sense from the nonsense, here what happening? The police post, and then the only thing I see they're doing with the police post that I'm a little wary about is why would you be fencing around a police post? You understand? Because a police post so should be accessible to anyone wanting to get to the post for whatever reason they're trying to get there. And you put in a fence around it, well, I don't know if you're protecting the citizens or if you're protecting the police. Understand? Because as far as I'm aware, if you're inside of there, you should be awake and aware. Right? Now, the other thing is that within your system, if I could recall, we have what you call rest stops along these major
correct.
routes.
Marbella,
And
hold
that
1 minute. Folks, put your closing comments in. Hold 1 minute. Put your closing comments in the chat, send your closing voice notes and your closing quote. Put your closing comments in the chat, send your closing comments and your closing quotes. Go ahead, Marbella.
Yeah, so with these rest stops, if we're going to put officers outside there, Trinidad is not like America. You don't have 24-hour rest stops where you could put officers out on the road that they could have access to utilities and facilities to use. So you have to put something in place for them to use. And that is what I believe these posts and them is about. You understand? So, oh God, somehow we need to shut up and just give it thing a little time to work out now. Every new activity we take it, we going into, we have it little teething problems, but it could be sorted out with the right thinking and mentality towards getting it done. Because we have a performance-based government now.
Correct.
We have people who out to get performance. They want to see results at the end of the day. So if something happened today and you get a report about it and you see, well, listen, all right, well, we had to change up how we doing this or how we doing that. Then you do that at the end of the day, and by tomorrow you fix the problem. You understand? It's the same way. And listen, and the woman tell them, well, here what? Let me go down the route as Zozo. Everybody say, nah, we what that thing. So here what happening? Well, if we can't do that, well, then we have to do this. We have to do something to deal with the crime situation in Trinidad and Tobago. And I don't know, but as far as I could recall, them bandits and them are running from Port of Spain to San Fernando and from Princestown to Lavantil and from Morva to Sandy Grande on by foot. They're moving in vehicles. And if you're moving in vehicles, then you have to use certain routes within Trinidad and Tobago, unless you're running through the forest or you're swimming through the sea.
Thank you, my brother.
Understand?
Yeah, man. Thanks a
All
lot.
right, but
All right,
later.
Take care. The only thing is that, sometimes, Mattel and Mongol says they're going to bulletproof it too. Yeah, they said that. Mahadio Balkaran said, please give advice beyond basic or ordinary knowledge, as everybody call it common sense. Provide extreme knowledge or just listen to intelligent discussion. Thank you. Yeah. All right, let me get my closing comment.
Before the world tells me who I need to be today, remind me of who I am when I walk with you. I do not want to begin this day trying to prove anything to anyone. I simply want the courage to live what you have placed before me. Take away my need to always get everything right. If I need to learn, let me learn. If I need to change, let me change. And if I need to begin again, may my pride never be greater than my desire to grow. Lord, do not let a word, a piece of news, or a difficult moment have the power to define my entire day. Give me balance to face whatever comes and faith to keep going, even when I cannot yet see the outcome. Today, I ask you for a different kind of strength. Not the strength of someone who never gets tired, but the strength of someone who finds in God a reason to rise again. May this day find me ready, confident, and with my heart open to what may come. I do not need to control everything that lies ahead. I simply need to keep walking with the one who never loses control. In Jesus' name, amen.
From where I said this is it, the clock on the wall said that's all. When I like to say, but I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. And for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back with Tommy's closing comment and as well as your closing comments and quotes. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, do your WZYE Civic Duty. Share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, like, and share WZYE TV and YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. Go ahead, Tommy.
This is on Hope, and it's from Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. And she says, if your dreams do not scare you, they are not big enough. If your dreams do not scare you, they are not big enough. Like I always say, you the man in the mirror, you must become that change you want to see. However, if you look in that mirror and you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you're giving them a hand up. Love you all. Be safe out there. We'll see each other on Sunday. Let's talk politics. Till then, good night.
Thank you, Tommy. Let me get.
You're welcome.
Donna Alexander, closing comment. God bless and safe night to host Professor on Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and all the fans. Life is too short. Grudges are a waste of perfect happiness. Laugh when you can, apologize when you should, and let go of what you can't change. Love deeply and forgive quickly. Life is too short to be unhappy. Good night, sweet dreams. Thank you, Donna Alexander. Okay, closing comment. Monica says, good night, everyone in the village. Good night to you, Monica. Anthony Ford says, good night, everyone. Have a blessed night. Gordon Gangachana, if you think education is expensive, closing comment. Talk to God and man about how ugly the people of TNT are treated. Not all, but too much. And if you belong to the UNC or PNM, go to meetings and tell them it must be about the country first, not the party. Okay. And Joe, closing comment. Yellow is the code. Cover TNT, Lord, with your precious blood and keep us safe from all the evil and satanic evil people. Amen. Have a peaceful and blessed night. And folks, beginning on Sunday, right? On Sunday Talk, we will like one of our listeners to call in and say a prayer for TNT and the government. Every Sunday, we're going to do that. We're going to call it Sunday Prayer. Right? So every Sunday, we like one person to call in. Just one person call in, and so we could say a prayer for TNT and the government of Trinidad and Tobago. Right? Let me go to the. All right. So that was that. S. Smooth says, have a blessed all in the village until we meet again. Forward ever, backward never, making TNT a better place to live in with innovative ideas and action. Kong says, closing comment, AM. PM is a dunce, uneducated party. Yonsei will win again in 2030 licks. Monica Rampi soon said, be safe. Stay blessed till Sunday, God willing. Lenora Cumberbatch says, good night, villagers. Have a wonderful weekend and see you all on Sunday. God bless. God willing, bless up. Anthony Ford says, good night, everyone, till Sunday. Be safe out there, my brothers and sisters. Miss Santa Cruz says, one day we will learn that the heart can never be totally right when the head is totally wrong. Martin Luther King Jr. Miss Santa Cruz said, till Sunday, God willing, stay blessed, stay safe, stay dry and hydrated, and stay away from personal and grata people like Corner House Gordon and the PNM propagandists. Oh, let me say hello to Caribbean Soul Boy. Caribbean Soul was inside, boy. Caribbean Soul, welcome, boy. How you going, brother? How you going? Folks, we're out of here. We see you on Sunday right here on WZYE 95.9 FM on Sunday Talk. Let's Talk Politics. We are out. Bye-bye.
Lord, we tune into WZYE 95.9. The world right in the airwaves, shining bright and fine. From Margate to the islands, the signal never fades. We lift our hands and praise you for the joy that it brings today. Bless Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, all the viewers too. Every viewer, every caller, every chatter in the crew. Pour your favor on the station. Let the Holy Ghost flow free. WZYE 95.9 broadcasting.